Greetings and namaste. I'm Sydney Solis, Queen of Bohemia at the Mythic Studio, which is wherever you are. I'm here in Boulder, Colorado right now at my childhood home. This is the Mythic Yoga Studio, this yard. And I'd like to tell you the memoir of my feet. Now, when I was a little girl, this backyard was just nothing but dirt. This was in the early 70s, this subdivision, carved out of cornfield. Well, there was just dirt in this little house, and, well, the girl next door, she had this perfect green lawn. It's the kind of lawn that showed up on a big flatbed truck that was in rolls like a carpet, or could throw out this instant green like a yoga mat, and there was no weed, no dandelions, just green. And why, you could just run through that grass and everything was free and happy. Well, at our house, when we were farmers, my dad loved to grow his own stuff, so he grew his grass from seed. Of course, as you can see, with all that grass and seed came a lot of weeds. So at our house, when I ran through I would get a pricker in my toe. Ow. So anytime I'd run, it was a little bit of hesitancy. What am I going to step on in life? And so I couldn't just walk freely through the green grass. My feet kind of got a little hesitant, a little afraid to be in the world. Well, I like to be outside because in my house inside, well, there was another danger zone that awaited you on the floor. Well, my mother was creative, to say the least. A lot of crafts going on, a lot of stuff going on there of creative minds. Well, one day I stepped on my big right toe a needle, a big giant hat pin, pink little thing at the end, went straight through my big toe. My brother came running and he pulled out that hat pin from my big right toe, and he said it was like pulling something out of putty. Of course, wandering around in the backyard on a wood pile, his friend said, "Hey, you better put some shoes on. You're going to end up a nail through your right toe too." So a lot of hesitancy growing up, especially I remember when I was 4 years old living in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that same right toe got stuck in a tricycle. And I remember my mother and big sister coming out with those old white cloth divers, throwing it over that toe, and why, there's that red blood seeping through the white cotton. And the doctor had to put a gigantic needle just straight through my toe. And as a little girl, I learned to hold in that pain and just grin and bear it. So, of course, that affected my life going into the world. Then I noticed some of those ankles were collapsed and the flow of life didn't come in through me. So I realized yoga. And yoga, it was like a nice new carpet, a fresh mat, something that laid over the difficulty of the world, that I could step with confidence into something new, something eternal. I wasn't influenced by the past, not too worried about the future, but I'm rooted in my feet right here, that I can firmly connect to the earth and connect to myself. That is like a tree, a golden tree that flows eternal, constantly changing but always the same. That I find my root in yoga, and that safety in the body, safety in my feet that support me, in the earth, and that all things flow in the confidence to be fearless, to be worry-free, rooted in the now. Divine trust, divine faith, that flowing in the breath. And my toes, they're still with me, supporting me, telling their story, and journeying in the story of life. What is the story of your feet? What is the story in your body? Join us for Body Memoirs during the Storytime Yoga certification. Enjoy yoga, discover your own myth, look at yourself, your story, and be in the world completely, identifying with the eternal light within, identical with the power of the universe. I'm Sydney Solis. Namaste and have a magical day.